Now coming to third question, on comparing the ratios A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2, find out whether the following pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. When we say that the pair is consistent, we know that two lines can intersect in three different ways. That is, first case they can intersect at one point. Second case, they can lie on the same line, and third case, they will go parallelly. These two cases, first two cases, we tell they are consistent. This case, we tell it is inconsistent. Okay. Now we will have the exercise. Exercise 3.2, question number 3. On comparing the ratios of A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2. Okay, so first equation, 3x plus 2y equal to 5, 2x minus 3y equal to 7. We will see A1 by A2 and B1 by B2. A1 by A2 is equal to 3 divided by 2 and B1 by B2 is equal to 2 divided by minus 3. So they are not equal. So this pair of linear equation is consistent. Clear? Second question. They are not consistent only in this case. When they are going parallelly, then only we say that the two lines are inconsistent. In these two cases, they are consistent. Second question, 2x minus 3y equal to 8 and 4x minus 6y equal to 9. A1 by A2 equal to 2 by 4. B1 by B2 equal to minus 3 by minus 6 again is equal to 1 by 2. This is again equal to 1 by 2. So both are same actually. So what about C1 by C2? C1 by C2 is equal to 8 by 9. So this is not equal to this. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but constant time is not equal. That means it is the case of parallel lines. So when the lines are parallel, we call them inconsistent. Okay friends, now question number 3. 3 by 2x plus 5 by 3y equal to 7. 9x minus 10y equal to 40. So A1 by A2 equal to 3 by 2 divided by 9, so that 9 is coming in the denominator. 3 and 9 cutting, so I am getting 1 by 2 into 3, that is 1 by 6. Again 5 by 3 into minus 10 here, so that is equal to 1 divided by 3 into minus 2 cutting with 5, so I am getting minus 1 by 6. Hence this pair is consistent because A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Here the sign is different. Okay, so this pair is consistent. Now fourth question, 5x minus 3y equal to 11 minus 10x plus 6y equal to minus 22. A1 by A2 is equal to 5 divided by minus 10. 5 divided by minus 10 is equal to minus 1 by 2. B1 by B2 is equal to minus 3 divided by 6, that is again minus 1 by 2. Okay, now what about C1 by C2? C1 by C2 is equal to 11 divided by minus 22, that is minus 1 by 2. So all these ratios are equal, means they represent the same line. Same line means this set is consistent. Inconsistency comes only when these two lines are parallel. Okay, now fifth question. 4 by 3x plus 2y equal to 8. 2x plus 3y equal to 12. A1 by A2 equal to 4 by 3 into 2, that is 2 I am cutting here, so that I will get 2 by 3. And B1 by B2 is equal to directly giving 2 by 3. C1 by C2 is equal to 8 divided by 12, that is cutting with 4. I am getting here 2 by 3. So here 2 by 3, here 2 by 3, here 2 by 3. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2, means these two sets of equation represent same line, so it is consistent. Okay, now moving to question number 4. Which of the following pairs of linear equations are consistent or non-consistent? If consistent, obtain the solution graphically. So first question, x plus y equal to 5, 2x plus 2y is equal to 10. A1 by A2 equal to 1 divided by 2, B1 by B2 is equal to 1 divided by 2, C1 by C2 is equal to 1 divided by 2, means both these equations are collinear. Hence they will have infinitely many solutions. To get the graph, actually you can tabulate them. X, y, x is 1, y is equal to 4, x is 2, y is equal to 3, x is 3, y is equal to 2, x is equal to 4, y is equal to 1. We will get the same tabulation for the second equation also. So you can draw a single line that will represent both these lines. That graphical part I am leaving to you. Okay, now second question. X minus y is equal to 8. 3x minus 3y is equal to 16. So A1 by A2 is equal to 1 by 3. B1 by B2 is equal to minus 1 by minus 3, that is again equal to 1 by 3. But C1 by C2 is equal to 8 by 16, that is 1 by 2. So x and y, they are in the same ratio, but constant term is not in the same ratio. So these two lines represents parallel lines. So these two sets represents parallel lines. When the lines are parallel, they are inconsistent and we cannot find any solution. So there is no solution. Third question. 2x plus y minus 6 equal to 0. 4x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. A1 by A2 equal to 2 by 4 is equal to 1 by 2. B1 by B2 is equal to 1 divided by minus 2. So A1 by A2 is not B1 by B2, so the lines are consistent, concurrent. So they are meeting in a single point like this. So we will get a clear solution here. Now to draw the graph, we require the points x, y. For second equation, again x, y. So we will take three values for x here. When x is equal to 1, 2 minus 6 is minus 4. so y is equal to 4. When x is equal to 2, 2 into 2, 4, 4 minus 6 is minus 2, so y is equal to 2. When x is equal to 3, 2 into 3 is equal to 6, 6 minus 6 is equal to 0, so y is equal to 0. So these three sets of points will match this line. What about second line? 4x minus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. Again, when x is equal to 1, 4 into 1, 4 minus 4, 0, so 2y is equal to 0. When x is equal to 2, 4 into 2, 8, 8 minus 4 is equal to 4, so 2y is equal to 4, y is equal to 2. When x is equal to 3, 4 into 3, 12, 12 minus 4 is equal to 8, so 2y is equal to 8 means y is equal to 4. Okay. So with these points we can draw the graph, that graphical portion. Again I am leaving it to you. Now we have fourth question. 2x minus 2y minus 2 equal to 0. 4x minus 4y minus 5 equal to 0. a1 by a2 is equal to 2 by 4 equal to 1 by 2. b1 by b2 is equal to minus 2 by minus 4 is equal to 1 by 2. So a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, but c1 by c2 is 2 by 5. So a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, which is not equal to c1 by c2, means these two are parallel. After drawing the graph, you will get one point of intersection. That point you can connect to the x-axis and y-axis to get the solution. So you can note down the points where it is cutting x-axis and y-axis and take that point. That will be the solution. And if it is a parallel line, there is no solution. And as we have discussed, if both the equations represent same line, there will be infinite number of solutions, and whatever points in the line, they all represent the solution set.